I think maybe this is something a lot of people can relate to watching this. Like they're in the process of finding it's easy to connect it also looking back, right? Now it might make sense, right? But in the moment it might feel chaotic. What am I doing? Where's this going? I'm feeling confused, lost. What was sort of your North Star in that moment?
Because I'm gonna be honest, all I cared about was going to the gym.
Okay.
And making content. I wasn't thinking about making a business at all. It was not my priority. I just wanted to like connect with the girls, you know, put out content that was gonna help them. And then I slowly but surely, I realized like, this is actually crazy. Like the fact that I don't have to bartend. I don't have to be a waitress. I don't have to, I don't have to go and get a job. And I think the main realization for me was like, when I decided to quit uni, it wasn't even like, is this gonna be a downward consequence for me? No, it was like, I'm gonna make this work no matter what, and I'm gonna figure out a way to make sure that this is consistent for the rest of my life so that this isn't a major mistake that I've made dropping out. Because in the end, right, if you think about it, if you have nothing to lose.
Exactly.
And so I didn't have the degree, I didn't, you know, have an idea of what I wanted my career to be. And if it didn't work, and I quit my corporate job, I could just go back to the corporate job.
Yeah.
And so when people are scared to like start entrepreneurship, I think in the end, like of course there are some outlier people who don't have some ability to do this, but like I think at least for most of the people that are probably watching this, right? Like worst case is you can just go and stay at your parents' house for a couple more years. It sucks. You maybe not going to be able to like get a boyfriend or a girlfriend like at that time, but you shouldn't be doing that anyway if you're trying to build something, right? You should be focusing. And so as soon as I had those realizations, I just thought, well, there's nothing to lose for me here. And there's a lot of potential right now. So let's just go for it and see what happens. And I made it my mission to just connect with as many people as I could. So I traveled all around the world, going to events, learning.
Okay.
I was actually like in the same mastermind as Hormozy. And so was learning from all these types of people. And then I realized like, oh, I actually need to have like a consistent sales process. It wasn't common knowledge back then.
Yeah.
It's funny, like, you know this Midwood meme where it's like in the middle, there's like this dumb person in the front and then like this sage in the back and then the middle people. In the beginning, it's like, you know, it's like just post content and give value. And then the sage is also like post content, give value. And the middle was like all this crazy stuff.
Optimize ads, fucking organic content. Like
just putting stuff out there, giving value, and you'll get value in return.
Yeah.
It's so real. Like it's funny.
You'll come back to the start.
It's true because all that stuff though, like whatever strategy you commit to is gonna work.
Oh, fully believe that. I mean, we had. I mean, between Andrew and myself, Andrew more predominantly, we invested way too much in mentorship. I don't think you can really say that, but I think just in the short term, the money could have been stored.
I also learned what not to do, which is also important.
Technically it's valuable, but like in a span of 3-4 months, we had 4 mentors giving us 4 different opinions on how to run our school community. One was like a monthly recurring, one was high ticket, one was low ticket, one was a mid ticket doing weekly webinars, one was monthly webinars doing high. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but at the end of the day, all of them are extremely successful. It's just a different approach on how they go about doing business. And for us, it was more about testing things and then seeing what resonates with how we want to do business.
Yeah, it's so real. It's so real. Because like in the beginner stage, I think there is a playbook to follow. And if you pick one playbook and stick to it, it works.
Yeah.
But then after you get to like, in Rand, I don't know what it is, but like $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
Like
roughly.
160K.
Okay. Yeah. 150, 160K per month, Rand. Then it's actually very much a case of like kind of doing more of what you already did. But you can get really tempted and lured in by like all these different things. And so for example, like with me, I remember being at a mastermind one time and we were all going around the room. Like I was so insecure to be there because all these guys had like multiple 8-figure companies, like all of them. And I was there like, man, I don't even know what exactly it was back then. And I wasn't spending any money on ads, nothing, 0, because my ad account was banned for like years. Like it was this whole thing, I couldn't get it fixed. And anyways, so I was there, like they were going around their problems, their goals, and I realized like I'm making more profit than pretty much all of them.
Isn't that the same realization? Well, this was also like the same, the Sam Avansi also did like the masterminds. I think Iman came to the same conclusion. I think Sam was making like $36 million a year, but only like $3 million in profit or something.
Oh, because it's probably,
And then he was like, yo, wait, all this headache for like 1% margins, like 2-3% margins. And now this is why you pivoted more to like organic, and that's also why you're mostly organic now as well.
Yeah, I mean we run ads as well, but like it's
in the beginning it was almost all organic.
It was all organic. It was totally all organic. And I obviously then for a while I had Iman running my ads for me, but then I realized like to be fair for me what works better for me even back then was the organic stuff. And so it's just funny because I think it's so easy to compare like your revenue to someone else's. But in the end like you don't have a clue what's going on behind the scenes. I mean, it's so interesting when you speak to people, even now, right? They'll be making like $800,000 a month, right? Like even more potentially.
Yeah, 1.6 million rand.
Yeah, but and sometimes no more.
No, it's 15, 16 million. 16 million.
Yeah. A month. A month, but their half of that is going to their team costs. 25% of that is then going to ads. And the rest of it is just like softwares and admin and legal. And then they're barely left with anything, right? And so then you have to ask yourself, like, what business model do I want? Like, that's why for me, like, I personally really like the model where you're working with like a smaller group of like more high caliber clients. Like, I really prefer that. But then I also like selling on the complete other end of it, like super low ticket stuff.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. And they don't usually overlap that much, to be fair. And I'm okay with that. But because for me, I'm able to then run it with like a really lean team. And have the lifestyle that I want.
Yeah, one thing I realized is you need to play games that you can win. For example, like I did the whole high ticket coaching. If I really maybe tried, probably could have figured it out, but it's not the game I'm going to win, like really like win at it. And the game we can win is more lower ticket, mass volume. So like with all these things, it's like you need to test it for yourself. Like the best way to learn is to do.
Totally.
And you just figure it out by doing.
Fully agree, because like you get into this analysis paralysis, right? Or like it's always like, oh, I need to know. Like, I mean, that's why we spend so much on mentorship. Right?
We're kind of clueless.
Well, that as well, because obviously, like we benefit so much in the beginning from it. I mean, it's not that we didn't benefit from all of them, but we knew what we really needed to do, but we were like, but maybe there's this one thing I still need to know before I can really, you know. Meanwhile, just doing more consistently, maybe with a bigger team, and maybe like it's you sort of know what you need to do. But for us, like I think what's going to help with us a lot is just adding more money models, like Alex says. So I think we're doing a lot more mid-ticket stuff right now. So I just said now doing like a mass market volume, low ticket thing is going to do really well, especially in our market.
You got a free one at the moment. But adding like you said there when we were chatting before, it's difficult to sell the whole mindset thing, but that's really what they need.
Yes.
What they need.
That is really what they need, but it's difficult to sell that. So you position it differently, and you can sell it for like a couple $100, and that will crush. And you kind of like, the cool thing is you're creating your future clients.
Yeah. Well, what I like to do is I like to take the program and I like to break it out.
Oh my word.
Across the funnel.
Speaking our language.
Yeah. So then, for example, like instead of having like I don't know $200 course or $500, right? Like you have like a $27 front end, and that actually converts really well on ads.
Really? That's good.
And then from there, then you have like an order bump that's like another 27 to like $100, and then the next program is like 97 or like 197, and then after that, another similar price to that. And then you take that $500 thing and you've just like splintered it out into 4 different products. And then I like to basically mix and match it, because from that 4 different products, you can essentially like, there's probably 16 different ways to formulate that funnel, because you can reorder the different products.
Interesting.
Yeah, so this is how we scale up low ticket funnels.
Have you done that for others? Have you done that for yourself?
For myself, yeah. And on clients too. I have like an inner circle, which is like my high ticket thing, like high ticket. And so on that, then I share this like type of thing with those clients. I don't teach this type of model because it's a bit complicated for a lot of people. But when you guys have like the kind of ability to dominate the market like you can, it's like such a sick model, because you can also just like send this to your email list and just be like 50% off. And there's like 4 products, it's 50% off. And as soon as they buy one, boom, now they see the next 3.
Is this all on school? You can probably do it.
I just have them through high level.
How do you do it? Go high level.
We just run it through high level,
Okay.
Yeah, just like the products and the automations on the back end there. It's actually sick. Like you can, because that's how I've been able to actually make low ticket like super profitable for us.
Wow. I see. Instead of like a low ticket MRR community, which is like hell.
Yeah, like we have one is like $333 a month.
Okay.
But there's also like a 1K USD like sign up fee basically. But because you know how everyone's always talking about, if you want to run, I don't know, let's say like a low ticket funnel, you want to try and like break even and liquidate that ad spend, or even like 0.5x ROAS on the front end, you can make it on the back end, right? But oftentimes they're talking about it through the lens of like making it up on the upsells in the funnel, like from the ads, they buy the first product. No, I think about it like make it up from the launches that you do to the email list. Because then you launch these little mini products out to the email list. And guys, you can make, I mean, it depends on your email list size.
But like 10,000, 11,000 people email list.
Oh my God, guys, like.
Was that a lot?
That's for this type of thing. And
Yeah.
I mean, because think about it, most of those
crazy
people.
open rate as well.
What is it?
I don't know. No, okay. I think it's like a 28%.
Yeah, but that's good now. Like, it's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah, because
Yeah.
now, like, even 15% is pretty standard.